began decorating for spring this year, none of our stores in Ontario, Canada were open. So I really had to dig deep, decide what I'm going to do with what I already have. I'm going to show you two mantles styled in two different ways and yet still so pretty for our spring and Easter home. Welcome to my channel, Pretty Inspired Decor. My name is Shelley. Let's go take a peek at what we have done with our spring and Easter mantles. So spring does not begin in Canada really until sometime, usually mid to late April. But inside my house is blooming with spring, and that's the theme of this year's Spring and Easter series. So when I decided that that would be my theme, and you know how much I love peonies, I decided that I would begin the mantle with the greenery that I use all of the time. It's a type of eucalyptus. I just popped in some stems of peonies and some dahlias, and then wove in this really pretty pick that has these gorgeous colors of pinks and roses, just to sort of give that a little pop. Because when I decided that spring is in bloom, I knew that this is exactly what I wanted to do. I added this Happy Easter sign. You've seen that in years past, just never on the main floor of our home. At the base of the fireplace, I have added a tray, and around the tray, I have put what should be around an Easter basket. I've just put two of the little Easter basket skirts around that tray, put in some flowers that you've seen many, many times before, added my welcome sign, because you know, I always want my guests to feel like they're welcome. Popped a little bunny in, and that bunny is from Michael's, and then added the Easter egg at the front with yet another bunny. On top of the mantle, you will notice that once again I have used my Pier 1 lanterns, and those lanterns, I love them for every season because they just work. Even though they're a creamy color and the bulk of this fireplace is done in white, I still think it works beautifully together to have that little bit of a contrast. And inside of those lanterns, I've added some really pretty iridescent pink with gold ear bunnies. So in the large one, there's the large bunny with the two little children, and in the next one, there's a couple of little love bunnies. With these lanterns, I have added some florals. I decided this year I would add ranunculus. Usually, as you know, I have peonies in there, but I decided to go with some faux ranunculus and then just add some greenery. On the arch above the lanterns, once again, I've just kept my pink florals and added some little sprigs of greenery in there as well that look like they're ready to burst for spring. Now beside the lantern, I have the bunny. I really love that bunny. I've just added a bow around him and popped a little bit of greenery and a little rose in to make him look even prettier than he already looked. And that bunny I bought at HomeSense a number of years ago. On top of my little votives, I have added the cutest little nests, little bird's nests. Those are, you know, so very me. They have my colors, my pinks and my greens, and the little buds that are there. I absolutely adore them. Beside the little nests, I've kept the house that you've seen now for a few, at least since Christmas, and added another little bunny beside that, and then kept my blooming candlesticks with another set of roses underneath. So this is all cohesive. It works together beautifully, and I think it really fits my theme of spring is in bloom. Let's go take a look at what we've done in the family room. fireplace in the family room is really decorated with our grandchildren in mind, because on Easter morning, this is of course where we will all gather and the children will do a little Easter egg hunt after they've already done their own Easter egg hunt at home. And you know, we do it in this room because they can have their toys in here and they just love everything that's on this fireplace. So I begin every year by adding this bunny and this arrangement down at the bottom. If you want to see how I created that bunny, I will try to remember to link last year's video where I actually showed you how I created that particular vignette. And then beside it, I've just added another little bunny, little tiny bunny sitting on a wreath of roses. She looks so pretty, just perched there looking at, I know, what our grandchildren will be doing on Easter morning. I've added this spring sign in, and this spring sign was from Michael's last year. It works perfectly here. Last year I had it in the window in my kitchen, and this year I decided let's just put it on the fireplace. I've kept some greenery in and then just woven this pick and this pick. So the pick with the eggs is from Pier 1, and this really shimmery and iridescent pick, that's from a place called Kingsmills in Canada that sadly is no longer open. I love those all woven together. I think it looks pretty with each of the bunnies flanking either side of the garland. On top of the fireplace, I was going to move the tiered tray, and then I thought, no, let's keep it there for spring and Easter. I just thought it would be pretty and I'd be able to add some florals and some bunnies and really keep it girly and pretty and just what I like for Easter. And of course the kissing bunnies are a real hit in our home. I've added this particular bunny here, and he is just so pretty. He looks like a little wise bunny, and he's here, and at the back of him he has a really pretty Easter egg. Added some florals, and you've seen these florals for Valentine's Day. I just popped it in this vignette. Over on the other side, all I wanted to do there was to keep that simple by putting some peonies in a couple of cake stands. Add that really pretty bunny from Michael's. That's from a couple of years ago, I believe, and flanked that with my favorite colors, pink and green. So there's just a touch of gold in this vignette, because you know I also really love gold, and I consider the little bits of brown in the bunny's coat to be kind of gold-like, because you know I still really like to try to keep all of my favorite colors in every single vignette. And the eggs also have little touches of gold in to keep my color scheme going for every single occasion. And then beside the fireplace I have flanked this rocking chair with this bunny kisses little pillow, which is so cute and so apropos for the season. Now I hope that you enjoy taking a look at this video and that you will leave me a comment. Tell me if you have started to decorate for spring and for Easter yet, or if you have decided to sort of minimalize. This year I thought, no more minimalism for me. I'm going right off the deep end because that's what makes me happy, and it also keeps me occupied. So until we see each other again on Friday, and on Friday I'm going to join in with a rose gold collaboration with some of my favorite people on YouTube. So I hope you come back. It will be a short and yet a sweet video. So until we see each other on Friday, bye-bye.